with the aggression from the Jawhead and Eudora from RRQ using that Kagura and the Intel, and now they have Hoppo and Koopa as well, but the Cloud pick I think is a bit too weak and it doesn't synergize with the rest of the composition, so I think RRQ will have this one, Mirko.
Okay, but let's get straight into the land of Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. The second game of the series. Will RRQ Hoshi be able to get a clean sweep here? We will find out as we are going to enter the game. Here we go. Vin already playing very aggressively, trying to look for ejector already, getting a stun up onto Brands, dealing a lot of damage, and this is what you need to do against a Claude. You bully him in the early game, but Renbo has gotten that lead in the early game, has gotten the pressure back in the early game. Vin is trying to go in, will use his ejector onto Key, the Retribution will connect, and there you go! Vin will get slain. That is what Bigetron Alpha wanted to do with Renbo on the Kagura in the mid lane, and that is exactly what they did. Vin played way too aggressively in my opinion, and that costed him a lot. It is going to be Cerezo picking up the kill first in this game return.
Yes, it will be Cerezo picking up that first. But guys, yeah, I think the composition here coming in from RRQ Hoshi was solid until the Kagura pick. I think they will be able to stave off this Eudora and Jawhead combo that we most commonly see here, especially in MPL Season 8. But it seems like Vin will be rotating towards the bottom just to put a little pressure onto Cerezo, making sure that R7 will be able to get the power spike that he needs, as he will be able to pressure him out of his own lane. But here in the mid side, it seems like both teams are playing it quite aggressively, trying to win out the solution here, trying to win out the battles, as they will be rotating towards the bottom side, going on to Cerezo. And will Cerezo be able to escape at this stage? Vin trying to look for an opening, but Cerezo will be able to get out of that 4v1 situation for now, as Turtle will spawn in under 10 seconds here, Mirko.
Oh! Yeah, look at that. Perfectly timed ejector right there as Albert pops the Lycan Pounds going on to Cerezo. A lot of damage has been put as Renbo missing the flame shot. Will be able to get one kill. Now Albert looking for more as he goes back in. The kiting, and Renbo will surely fall as the Lycan Pounds will come through once again all the way to the inhibitor turret, and he will be able to pick himself up a double kill, and this is what you don't want. But on the other side of the map, Matt gets a kill on, a solo kill you can say, on to Sin, and this is going to be good because both of the late game heroes in the top side are trading and are getting a lot of pressure done. But what I don't like is that Claude went for the recall instead of helping Lunox push the lane and get some turret gold on that top side. Why? Alright, whatever. Let's take a look at this game right now. 100 gold lead for Bigetron Alpha still at this moment. I think they should be able to get more if Claude stayed in the top side to get the turret, but okay, they decide to back away to secure the orange buff Eternal.
Yes, but it will be that Turtle going to the hands of RRQ Hoshi, as it seems like Albert will be sitting on a comfortable lead at this moment, as Xin will be quite bursted down by Renbo with his umbrella. But at this stage, seems like quite a situation here for Bigetron Alpha, as it seems like they will not be able to put the pressure as they are playing that Claude, and Claude going against Roger. I feel Claude needs time to scale a bit more, as Roger can use a more aggressive approach, but Matt is caught in a bad situation but will be able to use that Order of Brilliance to get out of this situation, but unfortunately he will be stunned, and Xin goes into the backline, going under the tower, getting a pick-off on that stage, and Vin will be the next target here, as Brands and Renbo are in the vicinity, as Vin as well as Albert will be forced to back away, Mirko.
Yeah, again, Bigetron Alpha with very good rotations. RQ maybe a little bit overcommitted to that play right there because they went balls deep into that turret, and that was not a good play. Bigetron Alpha had pressure on the map, so they can instantly respond to that play, and that's exactly what they did. Is right now RQ are looking for some pressure back in the mid lane, trying to get some pressure before the turtle spawns, but Albert will just go back and try to farm his jungle here, but nothing has spawned just yet. Arashi, tell me your thoughts in this game so far in the 4th minute.
Yeah, I think, again, once they get level 4, once they get some skills ready, they just go aggressively, and Vin will be the main damage dealer. But here, the other welcome comes from R7, Mirko.
Yeah, look at that. Brands just bursted down. It's going to be Renbo taking up the kill, and Matt tries to look for more. It's going to be 2 kills on the board for the side of Bigetron Alpha. Cerezo almost just chunked down as Albert now looking for a pick off onto Matt. It's going to be Renbo getting the double kill and getting the outplay onto Clay on the other side of the map. Wow, what a good play right there from the side of Bigetron Alpha to be able to kill Clay in the midst of everything there, Eternal.
Yes, 2 members down from the side of RQ Hoshi will give Bigetron Alpha enough space to take that turtle, but unfortunately they are not they don't seem to be rotating towards that area, as it seems like Vin will have the upper hand here in terms of vision, but it will be instantly countered by the trap here coming in from Key. And as of right now, 5 minutes in, it seems like Bigetron Alpha does have a slight gold lead here with 1K. But yes, in a few seconds, in a few minutes, they will be rotating towards this turtle area, looking for the proper initiation, the proper pickup to go against the combination here coming in from RRQ Hoshi, Mirko.
Absolutely, and RRQ going for the unstoppable force onto the top side, using the ejector, but Lycan Pounce will be able to secure the kill right there. Death to this welcome will be used by R7, but it's not going to connect onto anyone, and Bigetron Alpha's now still in a bad position in a 1-4-0 as Sin gets picked off instantly. It's going to be Brands picking up the kill, going in with a blazing duet, but unfortunately gets the stun, and he's going to get slain. It's going to be Albert wreaking havoc in the backside. Matt forced to use the brilliance of the order, and it's going to be RRQ Hoshi getting the 2-for-1 trade, and the turtle in the process. It is going to be very, very good for RRQ Hoshi, getting the basically equalizing the gold at this point of the game here, Eterna.
Yes, at the moment it is RRQ Hoshi being able to equalize the gold, as it seems that R7 and Albert are putting a lot of pressure here in the top lane, trying to push out Sorizo from his own tower. So they do have the pressure at the moment as well as the space, and this is exactly what they need to do, especially going against someone like Brands as well as Rembo, who will have a power spike sooner or later. But yes, we have some downtime here. What is going on at the moment, according to you right now, Arashi?
Yeah, so I guess Bigetron can win fights, but they have really no setup. And here, Unstoppable forced into ejector again towards Key, and he gets taken out with that burst potential from the Eudora, and they might just keep going because they know now they have a man advantage here, Mirko.
Yeah, look at that. Brands forced to use the play. Oh my god, but he actually gets a kill in the process. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but on the other side of the map, it's going to be Matt killed off by Roger. Once again, a 3-for-1 trade as RRQ will be able to push the pace, getting the turret in the bottom side and pushing their lead to a 2,000 gold lead. Bigetron Alpha just seems to fall flat in this game right now in the 7th minute here, Eterna.
God, Albert on this Roger is just so crazy. Quite disgusting, I'd like to say, if we're coming in from the perspective of Bigetron Alpha, as it seems like he will be able to get a lot of trade-offs across the map with a current KDA of 5-0-0. That's insane. Already with a 2-level lead onto Brands at the moment, as it seems like RRQ Hoshi is looking for a play here. He is the target at the moment, but will not be able to get picked off at the stage by R7. As Vin will be trying to look for an opening here onto Brands, as Brands is still trying to get his buff here, but no. Quietly, as oh my god, Brands does get caught off guard here, as Vin gets quite low here, has to force to escape, and R7 is the next target, being the frontliner, doesn't care. Look at that BM, that is, wow, no respect whatsoever, as there was no damage put on towards R7, and it will be a third turtle for RRQ, Mirko.
Yeah, 100%. Vin played that extremely well. He was able to get the pick off onto Brands, and Brands, honestly, very uncharacteristic of him. I don't know what's going on, but every time now he's been forced to use Battle Mirror Image first, right? When he went for the first ejector. Second time around, he still didn't have that up on cooldown, and he still went for the purple buff. Why is he overcommitting to the buffs? This is so, again, very uncharacteristic from a person who is as disciplined as Brands that we've seen in MPL Season 7. A guy who usually just is so conservative, but unstoppable force now going on to Sorizo, forcing him to flicker as the ejector does not connect. It is still RRQ Hoshi pushing the pace, getting the lead onto the mid lane, and RRQ will be able to back away from that fight as well. Brands still at the same level. Actually, Albert getting the 1-level lead. He's going to get destroyed instantly by the ejector. A godlike picked up by Albert, and it's looking like RRQ Hoshi are just destroying and dismantling Bigetron Alpha at the stage, Eterna.
Yes, and it seems like they will be getting another objective on the bottom side of the map. So they are winning in objectives as of right now, as Bigetron Alpha are falling quite behind. But oh my god, here Matt gets quite in a pickle, but will be able to escape. But Rembo is the next target, and oh my god, against Albert, he surely will fall. So this is another pickup for RRQ Hoshi, and they do have the pressure and will be able to take that blue buff away from Bigetron Alpha at this stage, Mirko.
What the heck was that damage? He practically one-shotted Renbo right there, and that was just beautiful by Albert, getting the kill onto Renbo, the main man at Bigetron Alpha, who's still able to deal some damage in the mid game, and Brands, his plan to go to the late game is basically getting destroyed right now. If they're able to still defend this, they will still be able to put up a fight, but at this point of the game, so much lockdown, so much CC, and so much raw damage from the side of RRQ Hoshi, as we can take a look at the player gold by Livin by Mandiri here, Arashi.
Yeah, you can see Albert being on top of the scale, but as well as Sin having so much space to farm up, and now he has the Winter Truncheon, so he's yet another hero on the side of RQ that can set up with a pickoff. And you can see R7 just BMing the heck out of Bigetron Alpha, and I don't think they can do anything about it, to be honest. Lord is now up, and RQ go for it, and R7 is left here alone. We'll see if he gets in trouble because of that.
Oh, certainly RRQ Hoshi going in onto the buff. It doesn't really matter. R7, yeah, he can BM all he wants. It doesn't matter because, again, Bigetron Alpha gets, RRQ Hoshi gets the favorable trade. He's going to be targeted right now. Flicker onto Matt! Rid with the plays coming in, and Sin diving into the backside with the help of Albert, trying to look for more as Brands is forced to back away. But did you see that engage by Vin? My goodness, the ejector fluke. He basically like fooled he fooled Key. It looked like he was going to ejector Key, but then he flickers in front and gets Matt, catching him off guard. Matt wasn't able to react as fast, and he didn't even use the Brilliance of the Order to get out of that. That was just so well played, Eterna.
Yeah, so well played. I mean, RRQ Hoshi is playing this really, really clean and as disciplined as game number 1. And I'm starting to think, will Bigetron Alpha be able to take this to a third game? Because as of right now, the resources at the moment are favoring RRQ Hoshi heavily, as it seems like they will be able to take that top turret yet again. And so this is pressure all across the board, the middle lane, the top lane, and we have an unenhanced Lord here in the bottom lane. So is this the final push coming in from RRQ Hoshi, or will Bigetron Alpha be able to defend from this one, Mirko?
Yeah, it looks like RRQ Hoshi are just looking to end this game right here with Albert sieging the base. It's going to be the Lord hitting onto that base right there. It's going to be the mid inhibitor turret also taken down. Chorizo now looking for a disengage. The Death Runner's Welcome does not connect. Brands forced to use the Blazing Duet in their position. Sin now with the Winter Truncheon pop will be able to... actually no, he just gets taken down. But Bigetron Alpha still are able to defend in this 12th minute of the game. And RRQ Hoshi maybe a bit too overcommitted in that fight. Sin going in way too deep. And in the end, Bigetron Alpha gets a trade back, but it is for an inhibitor turret, so it's still worth it for the side of RRQ Hoshi.
Yes, it is still, as RRQ Hoshi is pushing the gold gap even farther, even though they lost that previous trade. But 12 minutes in, what are the items looking at right now, Arashi?
Well, you can see the core items for Brands, but okay, Miracle Fire is breaking out.
Yeah, fight's breaking out. Look at this RRQ going in. It's going to be a lot of damage.
Oh my god, the damage.
Oh my god, Albert just looking for the kill. He will be able to get a kill, and a legendary for Albert. Looking for Chorizo now as he tries to go back. He tries to peel for his team. Albert just doing everything right here, and they will be able to get a 2-for-1 trade. Once again, R7 will be the guy who makes the sacrificial play. But RRQ, with the 6,000 gold lead, will just be able to keep their lead and get the pressure all over the map. Maybe even go for the siege here in the base, Eterna.
Yes, this is insane coming in from RRQ Hoshi. They managed to take another 2 pickoffs in from Bigetron Alpha, but unfortunately Bigetron Alpha are already 5 members complete. And I'm wondering, RRQ Hoshi, with the discipline that they have, will they push or will they wait for the Lord to spawn? But it will be another 60 seconds, so there's still a lot of time here, 1 minute in, and maybe they will be looking for a pickoff in a couple of seconds, as Rainbow will be opening on the map with her abilities, and we'll be able to see that Sin and the rest of the team are looking for an opening here, as Albert going full BM at the moment, knowing the dominance that he has. I mean, with a 903 KDA, that is a perfect KDA on Albert right now, Mirko.
Right here, Bigetron Alpha again, just getting out macroed. R7 being the sacrificial lamb, trying to bait the entire team, and he will do it. Oh my god. Alright, this is going to be bad, honestly. Alright, R7 needs to be careful here, alright? Because again, he's just doing this again and again. He's just playing in the... He's getting into the minds of Bigetron Alpha, okay? He's getting into the minds right here. Look at him. He just... Every time, he goes in for the recalls. He goes in for recalls, that makes Bigetron Alpha mad. Because as we all know, Matt and probably most of the players here in Bigetron Alpha, they like to yell when they're on stage. This time around, they can't yell. And R7, they're just playing with their emotions here, Aiter.
Jeez, look at that recall coming from R7. It's so crazy. The mind games here in this game is just so crazy to watch, as it seems like Rainbow will be trying to open up the map and getting some space as well as information for Bigetron Alpha, but RRQ Hoshi will be leaning towards that Lord, but I think it just will be a bait, looking for a correct opening as Vin is already in a really aggressive position, waiting to be able to pick off one core member, and it seems like he accidentally ejectors Koopa there, so not a good play here coming in from Vin, as he will not be able to open up a good team fight at of this moment. But Zin jumps to the backside here onto Rainbow as well as Zin, but will be able to take control here as Brands is putting so much pressure, as Vin will be the first to follow Sorizo in the next on the top board, as Zin. Oh my god, Zin with the Twitter Trencher will be able to take Sorizo down, but oh my god, no, unfortunately it will be Brands going down instead. And yes, another favorable trade for the side of RRQ Hoshi, as they are pushing the momentum as well as the pressure, and I think they will be going to that enhanced Lord right now, Mirko.
Yeah, there's a lot of miscommunication in that team fight, as you can see. You know, RRQ, right? I don't know about that. RRQ went in, and Bigetron Alpha didn't know what to do. They wanted to kite back, and Brands wanted to go in. So half of the team is kiting back, trying to like cover for their team, and Brands is just doing a lot of damage into the backside. So they really need to pick off what they want to do, because Clay's gonna get targeted instantly, almost just burst it down, but will not be able to get taken down. Actually, will in the end by Key, but like and Bounce will be able to secure one. It's gonna be 2 picked up by RRQ Hoshi. And once again, they are able to get off the favorable trade. And now the Lord will be taken away by RRQ, taking that purple buff just for good measure. As I don't think Bigetron Alpha can do anything here against RRQ Hoshi. No contest whatsoever. And yeah, certainly it is going to be the free Lord from the hands of RRQ Arashi.
Yeah, at this point with such dominance, they really need to make a huge mistake. Early on, we see that Vin goes for the engage, but it doesn't work out as much, and he gets kited a bit, and that's exactly what Bigetron maybe need to do, kite back and not get chased. But the thing is that, you know, it's on Vin to actually mess up the engage like that, so they are now only relying on maybe RRQ making a mistake. And that's never a good spot to be in, because then you don't dictate what happens in the game. You just take what's given to you, and that is a very mentally taxing mindset to be in. So Bigetron needs to persevere if they really want to win, and hopefully they can find something here. Otherwise, this game is as good as done, Eterna.
Yes, and it seems that Enhanced Lord will be marching in that bottom lane, as RRQ Hoshi will be pushing the pressure in all 3 lanes at the moment. And unfortunately for Bigetron, if they can't play their cards right at the moment, they can't target the right people, it might be GG, as R7 is already BMing in the front side. Zin opening up Blood Oath just to put some pressure onto the minions as well. And that Enhanced Lord, oh my god, but I did not see that. Sorizo gets picked off first by Albert here, Miracle.
Oh my god, Matt gets, oh my god, Zin just tears apart the entire team, and RRQ Hoshi will keep the winning streak here, alright? They are at a 4-win streak right now with defeat of Bigetron Alpha, and they are still at 100% win rate against Bigetron Alpha, so pushing the win streak in this league and pushing the win streak against Bigetron Alpha. There's just nothing that Bigetron Alpha can do in that position, and again, well played by RRQ Arashi.
Yeah, initially we really thought that that's something really good going on, especially understanding that, okay, RRQ has Jawhead, and every time they have Jawhead, they never, you know, there are no breaks on the RRQ train when Jawhead's on the